Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. In today's video, the plan is to connect remotely to a viewer's computer and help them with an issue and check SpeakerBot.
DougBetts said, hi, how you doing?
I've got audio confirmation and SpeakerBot. So I'll be connecting remotely to his computer if all goes as planned and have him in on Zoom. This is a new viewer to the channel, as I understand. And he's got troubles with USB ports on a custom-built Asus computer. So I'm figuring we'll probably start out by identifying the motherboard drivers, or BIOS update, motherboard drivers, check on those things to see that those are covered okay. Now, Rocky, if you are watching, you have not yet given me a comment on a video so I can approve you for the chat room. So I need you to do that. And in a moment, I'm going to step away from the computer because my computer out in the kitchen apparently was on the tab for this show, and it is echoing right now. It is Saturday, March 8th, 2025, and it's 11:01 for 37 seconds thereabouts. I'm going to see if I can find this intermission. Yeah, there it is. Let's see if this works. I haven't tried this for a while. Be right back.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Okay, we're back. Microphone's still working. And I'm going to listen to myself. Yeah, got confirmation there. I'm doing a refresh on my comment screen to see if I've got a comment coming in from Rocky. Not yet. On this side, nope. So if he doesn't show up, well, that's not going to work then, is it? Let's go back and pause that. Pop out chat. We'll say hello to people's in chat. Oh, I had a funny thing happened on the way to the live stream. 8 minutes before showtime, my device rings an alarm reminding me about showtime. I had totally forgot. I got all wrapped up in responding to an email not related to the channel on another subject. And I got so intensely involved in that. I totally forgot that I had a show about to start and I had not done any of my setups yet. So a little bit of panic mode. I'm going to go say hello to people in chat. 10:31, the first comment showing on that screen from Brian. There was one comment prior to that, commenting on the trailer that used to be scheduled for today's show, which was a Sergeant Bilko hiding the horse with Steve Martin and gang. And I've had my hand slapped twice this morning regarding that trailer. Apparently it wasn't the one that was, it wasn't the version of Sergeant Bilko that was requested, I think yesterday. So I said, get rid of it. I don't want it. I'm not ready to hear any more complaints about it. Well, then this is the third complaint. Ken's was one. I got an email as another. And then Brian, video notes say today's trailer is Sergeant Bilko. I have fixed that. That is fixed. The video notes has the correct trailer link now. Okay, so new rule, new policy. I like it when you guys when you folks ask for trailers, but give me a link, either in chat or send me an email, because people have asked for particular videos and I go searching for it and I spend too much time. So just, yeah, I'm happy to give make a trailer on something that you request, but give me a link because it's just too risky and I don't like getting it wrong. I get things wrong enough that I don't want to manufacture a way for me to get it wrong again. Rick Lakes, hello. Brian Lightfoot, hello. Celestia Guru, hello. Celestia Guru, aren't you one of the people who has multiple channels? I'm almost able to say who you are. I know it. I can't quite think of the other name that you usually come in as. I'm pretty sure that's right. Brian, do you think this might be a joke, huh? Eh? Come on, get the keys right, Doug. I told my wife that men age like fine wine, while women age like milk. And then I remember waking up on the floor with a gallon of milk poured over my head. All right, not your best. Not your best. That did not even get a polite chuckle. I'm wondering if there's something about that that I didn't quite get. I think it's just kind of hit you over the head, obvious. Phil Stod, hello. Jeff Ryman, good morning to the usual collection of homies and or misfits. Chipset drivers from ASUS. That's my suspicion, but I don't yet
Read
know
chat, please.
much of the background for this person. Never mind, don't cry over spilled milk. You trying to give me a clue to what I missed about that? Yeah, no, I don't think that has anything to do with understanding that joke better. Let's see. Ran Israel, hello. Today we will not be discussing Outlook or Yahoo, but rather we will tell everybody how to hook up with AOL.com. Yeah, we've done the O word and the Y word. Why not go to the A word? I do have more information about Yahoo that if I do it during today's show, which is still a possibility, it'll only be about 2 or 3 minutes long. I'll do another one of those embedded videos where I actually create a new recorded video during the live stream, because I think it'll only take 2 or 3 minutes, maybe less. Hello, Princess. Good to see you. Lundog, hello. Darren Gilholm. Hello to you, my friend. Rick Lakes, hello. Bring your credit card when you arrive in the lobby. Or a loan application. That'll work. Charlie Purdy, hello. Phil Stodd, 60s matinee flashback. Yeah, it is. Somebody in the community gave me a link to that. Let's see. John Williams saying hello. People saying hellos to each other's. Trying to catch all the names. Richard Rogers. I need rules. Ooh, ouch. I swallowed that wrong. Not coughing. That is a spicy tea. It's a lemon ginger hot tea. And have you had that experience sometimes where you're eating something spicy and I don't know, it's not going down the wrong. Maybe it touched a little bit to the windpipe, but wow, sting much? So I'll offset that with some water. Jeff Ryman. when Darren Gale Holmes said this, chances are that was a very obvious comment. Maybe he was responding to something that I had just said. Give to me to get. The credit card? Dad, give me your credit card to get the refreshments? That's what he said. Or it had to do with the milk joke? I don't know. The video. The video. The lobby video? Or the Yahoo video that I said I would create during the show? See, you think that's obvious. You think I'll obviously know which video you're referring to. No, I don't. Mark. Hello, Mark. Evening, everyone in chat. Late to the party. Been watching some politics. Yeah, that's the end of your political comments on today's show. Okay, agreed. I'll go check in a moment to see if Rocky has put a comment on a video or joined in Zoom. He's got the Zoom link and he's not there yet. He's having trouble getting, he decided to rebuild the computer again, reinstall Windows. So it's possible he's not ready yet. And Rocky, if that's what if you're watching and that's what's going on for you and you're just not ready, yeah, I get it. Oh, maybe you've already sent me an email. Let me go see, because we've had a few email exchanges in setting up for this today. I'll go check that right now, Rocky. Yes, he is there. He is watching the show. Let me know when to sign in. Okay, you could come into Zoom now. I guess we're not going to get you in chat room. And while you're doing that, I already have Zoom open. And once he comes in, I'm going to turn on, if I can remember how to do it, the waiting room. Oh, host tools. Yeah. And if other people want or need to come in for purposes of assisting, we could do that, but let Rocky and I work with this for a little while. And with the chat room, we need to cover some basics. All right, so that is the email that he sent. Let me go flag that as it's supposed to be. I need to be careful about his emails because he's got personally identifiable information in his emails. I want to be careful. Give you the link to get a trailer. Yeah, I guess that's what I was referring to as a rule, asking people to give me a link for a trailer that they want me to create. So a link to the original content that you want me to make a trailer from, or that you're asking for me to do. I'm not promising I'm always going to do it. Weather report, Darren Gill home. Okay, there we go.
Yes, so then, Bob.
Let's see. Okay, so Rocky, you should be able to hear me now. You should mute the YouTube video if you still have it on. And let's see, I see that your microphone is muted. Now it's unmuted. Can I hear you, Rocky? Go ahead and try saying something. Not hearing you. Is it on my end or yours? Try again, Rocky. And I don't see your camera on. Like I said, camera's optional, but I think you said you're fine with camera. The Phil Silvers show. Okay, Darren. So if you're asking me to do a trailer on that, send me an actual link. No, I'm not gonna. I'm not just gonna search it for Phil Silvers show. That has backfired on me for me to just search. Hello, Tim Cruz. Oh, tonight is Spring Forward. Yeah, a friend of mine reminded me of that last weekend, or last Monday. Yeah, and there's going to be some mix of times between people around different parts of the world where, I think in UK, they changed their time like a week later or 2 weeks later, something like that. So it gets things awkward and messed up, or maybe even 3 weeks. All right, I see Rocky there. And you should be able to hear me through Zoom now. Yeah, you just unmuted, so can I get an audio check on you, Rocky? Say something. Not hearing you. How about wave your hand for me, Rocky, so I can see that you're, yeah, okay. So that was an instant. So you're getting your audio from me through Zoom. Let's see. Give me a thumbs up if I can go ahead and put what you're showing me now on screen, Rocky. Your camera view. He's got a thumbs up. So I'm going to show you Rocky's environment. Can I even remember which? I have no idea if this button is set up right. It's been so long since we've had somebody in on Zoom. There he is. There he is. Yep, he's showing up on stream. And you can see him come up. You're going to get a picture-in-picture showing up on his monitor there that you can see. Let's see. You're not even seeing my mouse over the stream when I point to his video. Let's see. What are we going to do about this? I'm going to go check to see, Rocky, if you sent me any more emails. Since you're not active in the chat room, if you put a comment on any of my videos, I can approve you for the chat room, but I cannot do that from your emails. I have to do it from a comment on a video. No, not an email yet, not a comment. So I'm gonna take you off screen, Rocky, so that you can try to accomplish one of those. So I have a way to communicate with you without your microphone, because I'm not hearing any audio from you. And is it my fault or yours? Is there anything else I need to do there? I just got to read chat,
Read
please.
chat, please.
It looks like he's typing into Zoom chat. Oh, okay. Oh, you are. You are. Yeah, I don't interact with Zoom chat much. I was trying to get you in YouTube chat. Okay, so that's fine. I see you now in Zoom chat. And all right, I'm going to bring that up on screen. That's not good. No, I don't want to bring that. I don't want to bring that up on screen that way. Let me try this way. The video, okay, the video is fine. Not sure what's up with the mic. Like I said, reinstalled everything. Yeah, and he's having problems with USB ports. So his microphone would be on a USB port. So that might be what's the problem is. I'm going to have to get the mic working. I'll figure it out in a sec. Okay, I'm going to leave you to it then. I'm going to come back and interact with the chat room while you're working on that. When you think you have it, you can just speak up and you'll interrupt me, and that's fine. Good thing there, Rand. Good you point that out. And Rocky, you should be able to hear the speaker bots that come over, because they should come through to you through Zoom. More people saying hello. Brian Lightfoot, I can see Rocky's problem already. Too much RGB. Yeah, he gave me a heads up about that. He told me there's a lot of RGB. Oh, and let me show that Rocky, I assume it's okay for me to show them the pictures that you sent, correct? Give me a thumbs up. Yeah, he says sure in Zoom chat. Okay, so I'm going to go find those. A funny thing, he, in a subsequent email, he asked if I noticed something in the pictures. I go, oh, pictures? What pictures? I didn't even see his pictures to start with. Yeah, let's see. Oh, that wasn't his email. That's why I didn't look right. And so I'm going to make sure I got the pictures right here. Yeah, here's his awesome looking computer. Whoa, look at that baby. Now, all this around here, the purplish around here, there's more going on than just the raw RGB from the computer, apparently. Let's see, he's got some special internal cables there, it looks like. I think I'm seeing fans up here, fan over here, a couple fans here, fans here. I'm not sure which of these are reflections and which of these are actually fans. So it's one of those aquarium type cases, and it's got an angled side here. Now let me come to the next picture and see what we got here. Okay, so there you can see the computer off on the side a bit more. Yeah, sweet. Very nice setup. And I believe he characterized himself as a gamer. I'm going to go back and look at his email. Well, how about this? I'll just read the email to you. Well, no, even better than that. I'll just copy this to another location so that makes it easier to not be exposing his email and phone number. And Rocky, I do that routinely, even if you're okay with those things being exposed. Excuse me. So arranging this a little bit so it's more presentable. Come on, where's the right, what's the right key here? Oh yes, there you are. Well, let me go ahead and cover the email that you sent, so that gives the audience a little focus on the situation, okay? All right, and you might mute your microphone because you got just a little bit of echoiness. Hey, Doug, this is Rocky from Florida. First off, what you guys are doing is very cool, I think anyway, and I'd love to be on your live stream to see if we can figure this out. I'd consider myself an advanced builder of gaming PCs and advanced user of software. Hang on a second. I'm going to see what that one was. Okay, I got that winter mute. Advanced user of software, but something I've had to learn by experience is I need to uniform my PC with the same everything as far as all Lian Li fans, for example, or all Logitech for peripherals. Right now I have fans from Lian Li and Antec. I have more RGB than a Pride Parade because I thought it would look so, and got a cool emoji. So the problem is I have some errors in Device Manager on the USB side. I don't know what happened to Asus, but the drivers have gotten worse literally over the last year. So I did a reinstall to a fresh Windows, and now I have more problems than I did before. I might have it fixed before you guys start, but if I don't, I'd come on your show and we could figure it out. I don't know how big your show is, or if there's a waiting list. No. Or something. I'm listening to one of your videos now, and this is the first time I've heard of you. I got the PC pulled out right now and checking the wiring. I can probably fix it myself, but honestly, it would just be nice to talk to some people that are into the same stuff as I am. So I'll try to have this ready to live stream by 8 a.m. He's in Florida. I think that 8 a.m. was a misunderstanding somewhere. Drop me an email. Let me know what the general procedure is for the morning, or just give me a call. Yada, yada. Okay, very good. Now, let's figure out Zoom. Let's see. I'm going to bring him back on screen. I'm going to close down the Zoom chat. And this, let's see, then I need to get my 2x1 Zoom and move him to the other side. Oops, that wasn't right. Was it? Why did that not look right? There's that. Oh, I see. That's what it is. That's what it is. There, we got that right now. I think that all fits. And if I go back to my 2x1 button, yeah. Okay. Yes. Oh, now wait a minute. I gotta see if they're hearing you yet. I've got you in my ears, and there is Chrome browser, Zoom, mute participants. Let me try this. Okay, try saying something, Rocky. Yeah, I can, but they can't. Working on it. So working on it. Give me a moment. Now they're seeing a black screen right now. Don't freak out, people. Here. Now come back to Zoom. Now try speaking. Still not. I thought that was going to do it. Let me check something else. Let's see. There's cable output. Let's see if I can do this. Now, as soon as I go to audio sources here, then they see a black screen. I know you all are seeing a black screen right now. And Zoom audio. I'm going to go check on the setting for Zoom audio. Oh, I see what it is. Can I show this to the audience? Yeah, here you go. See, this is what's happening for the people who are following OBS and Zoom issues. See this red thing here on this Zoom audio properties has lost connection to the Zoom window. So I have to come down here and go to Zoom meeting so that the audio for the Zoom meeting is configured right. So now try again, Rocky.
Can you hear me?
Yes, there. I can hear you and they can hear you.
All right, good. I knew I was going to get roasted for the RGB. I was prepared for that.
Read chat,
basically,
please.
what happened was, so I noticed some errors in the device manager that I hadn't seen before, like some USB ones. And I've been having problems because I have a lot of stuff plugged into the USBs. So basically, when I did the reinstall, which I normally just go to the website and install the drivers off ASUS's driver site. But something weird is happening now when I download the drivers. After I unzip them, when I run the installers, not like it's either automatically installing them or nothing's happening. I'm not getting a graphic user interface or anything. So like I'm not getting anything telling me where to install it, like what folder was, nothing. I double click on it, and I think this is the chipset drivers that are doing this and I installed Armory Crate, which is, I'm sure everybody knows it stinks. And so I uninstalled Armory Crate with the uninstaller tool because it didn't even fix these problems. Downloaded the chipset drivers myself, which I've done thousands of times, and for some reason it's not doing anything. Like when I double click on it, it opens a quick black, like a command prompt, and it just goes right away. And I'm honestly furious about it because there's no reason for it, you know. So
Okay.
that's much where I'm at right now. And if anyone's got any suggestions, man, I'm
All
open for
right.
whatever.
Tell us where you're at with BIOS firmware upgrades. Uh, are you up
Everything's,
to date?
I mean, I'm real anal about it. I'm completely up to date. I think I had to
All
roll,
right.
I think I rolled back one. I rolled back one, but Windows is completely up to date. Yeah, I'm completely up to date with everything. I mean, I,
All
I,
right.
I update the updates.
All right.
So,
As a matter of um, um, production uh, quality, where is your microphone located in relation to
that's
your?
kind of funny. That's kind of funny that you asked that because it's actually propped up on the vacuum cleaner behind me, like as a stand.
Yeah,
I'm
because
not professional with this.
it's extremely echoey. Um,
Can we now? Well, that moving it closer is not going to help, then, is it?
yes, it will. If you can get that
Oh, well, let's do
microphone
that then.
closer to your mouth, that usually will help a lot.
Yeah. Let's do that then. See, now we're. Hold on.
Yeah, it's already better.
All right. How about now?
That's better. But we're going to be connecting remotely to that computer, so we're not going to really need to look through your camera at the computer screen much at all.
Okay.
So we typically use a camera pointed to people so we see them, and I'll occasionally bring you up on screen for that if we wind up doing that.
Okay.
Now a
So here's the
piece.
device manager stuff here. It's like, for what, I've never seen these
Oh,
here under.
we can't see that at all. That doesn't show
Oh,
over the
oh,
camera at
that's
all.
right.
No, we need to get connected remotely to that computer. Can we
Oh,
do
okay,
that?
okay.
Reach
Yes,
out,
I already
please.
have everything up. I have everything up for you already.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm taking your computer off screen. I need to go take a look at something.
Do you guys use TeamViewer or Log Me In, or is it a different one? Or no, are you just going to use Zoom?
Log me and rescue.
Okay, I
So
haven't used that one in a while, but I'll go ahead and download it.
no, you don't need to download it. I'm going to
Oh,
give
you're
you
going
a
to do it
link.
all on your end? Okay, I got
I'm going to give you a link for it.
you. Gotcha.
All right. Now I know people in chat are asking questions and making comments and such, but let me get the show
I
set
didn't
up
see any of
first,
that yet.
okay? Right. Now I need to get over here. And this was a piece that I intended to get set up before showtime, but as I said at the beginning of the show, I got distracted with something else.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that with all the settings, man, you can't expect to have it perfectly every time, man.
I'm testing a link here. Yeah, looks like that's going to do it. So I'm going to put this link into the Zoom chat for
Okay.
and this will install a connection to my Log Me and Rescue.
Gotcha.
It's a
Yeah,
bit.
all the video drivers are updated. I'm one BIOS back from the newest one. That's actually what started all this. I updated the BIOS, and then I noticed the errors in the device manager, and it was doing this weird thing where it kept chirping, and it was very, very annoying. And I think it has something to do with the Lian Li drivers and the but I think it's the combination of the Lian Li drivers and the chipset drivers, because
Okay.
it doesn't seem like Armory Crate did its job at all. I usually don't even use that,
Okay. Stop. Let me interrupt you.
Oh yeah, sorry, man. We got a lot to say
Go
there.
ahead to the Zoom chat room and click on the link that I put in there, and then
Gotcha.
follow the prompts. It'll do a download, and then it's gonna, when you launch the downloaded file, it'll have a couple of user account control prompts for you to click through, and it'll
Gotcha.
ask for your name. You can just put in your name or Santa Claus if you prefer. It doesn't matter.
Gotcha. All right. Waiting for technician. Did you get it back?
Yeah, that's interesting. I've got two of them.
Two of them. Oh, sorry. Well,
No, just stay there. Don't do anything. Now you might have a prompt on your screen. You
just
answer.
hit allow, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Is there another prompt for you?
I see. Well, I've got about 15 things up here. Let me see. Are you sure you want to end the support session? I didn't think we were doing that.
No, don't click that.
No. Okay. Okay. Here's the user account control. Got it.
Okay, sometimes I just, oh, you found one. All right.
There we go. Yeah. I got it. I got it.
Now another prompt.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Now, let me
Oh,
come
you're gonna
over
do that. Gotcha.
here. And take this. See, I'm going to minimize your zoom.
Okay.
I'm not sure I'm on the right place. Yeah, you go ahead and do that, please. Let's minimize your zoom.
Okay. What's this down here? This is more zoom craft. Okay. Get that out of there.
Okay,
All right, you're good.
that looks good. Now we have device manager.
Yeah.
Now let me see if I've got, yeah, I do have control capabilities. So here we have other devices. And it looks like based
Keep
upon,
going down. Then there's those there too.
okay, so yeah, and USB. So my experience is normally when I find exclamation marks down in this section, we need to look closer at the chipset drivers. And you made some comment about the chipset drivers. Now let's consider something else with your camera. Could you try turning that camera around and pointing it at yourself so the microphone's even more closer to yourself?
How's this? It's pretty close.
Yeah, I think that's better. I think that's sounding even
All right.
better. Maybe
Okay.
even point it up a little bit so we can see you.
I can't see anything anymore.
Oh, just point the lens towards
Hold on, let's do
yourself.
one. Well, no, that's not going to work either. All right.
All right.
That's probably about.
All
best
right,
we
good
can get
enough.
here.
Good enough.
All
Good
right,
enough.
cool.
All right, so now let's get going with this. This way. Now you were saying something about when you're trying to install, I think it was chipset drivers, that it didn't look like it was even running. Can you show us that?
Sure. Yeah. Let me. Can I go grab the driver real quick?
Yeah, you've got the mouse.
Okay. Hold on. It always does this. One sec. Okay. One. Drivers. Okay. Chipset right here. And I usually install everything here that's relevant, and none of them are doing anything. But like when I did the Bluetooth, it didn't do anything. But then the Bluetooth thing popped up, where it's supposed to. And another weird thing happened when I installed Windows, which usually I gotta say Windows 11 does a pretty good job of getting most of the stuff right. When I installed it this time, I did a clean sweep, and it didn't install any like zero drive, like no Wi-Fi driver, no LAN driver. So I'm sitting here having hooked the phone in to get it on the. It was a fiasco, and it usually doesn't do that. It usually it's usually a pretty smooth thing, and I can get up and running in about 30 minutes. But it was bad this time. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what these chipset drivers do.
Could we first go into MS Info and see verification of the motherboard there?
Yeah, MS Info.
Yeah,
you just want the.
Yeah, I've got the mouse. I got the mouse and
Oh
keyboard.
yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'm using Windows key, MS Info.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. So here we go. ROG Strix B650E-F gaming Wi-Fi. So I'm just going to go ahead and type that into the YouTube chat, so they have that easily.
Okay.
B650E, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a little small on the screen that I'm looking at. -F gaming Wi-Fi, because there are people in the chat room who will be over there looking at that website themselves.
Any help is appreciated, man.
Okay.
I've never had a
Got that
problem.
there.
Like, I've done 1 million installs on mine and other people. I've never had this happen like this. So
Okay.
I don't know what's up.
And it's an AMD Ryzen 7. Is that 7800?
7800 X3D.
X3D. Okay. And Kerry Holzman's in chat. Why is he only looking at the first chipset driver? He questions.
Meaning what?
We'll find out. He is far more experienced than I with custom builds. And you are new to my channel, and you said
Yes,
you
sir.
recently discovered
Yeah.
me, so you don't know a whole
Yeah.
lot about my background. I'm not going to bother telling you about that now. It's just sufficient for me to tell you that
Gotcha.
Kerry Holzman and other people in the chat are far more experienced with custom builds than I, because my computer support business is mostly pre-built computers.
Gotcha.
I never build computers for my clients.
Gotcha.
All right. Now, so I'm going to go back to his comment. And Kerry, you're welcome to use the exclamation mark C to direct my attention. It says see all downloads under chipset. So let's go look at that. All downloads.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I've honestly never had to do that, but I guess it's worth a try.
Well, he is the chief expert around here. Now let me understand what he's saying. See all downloads under chipset. Okay, so here's chipset.
Yeah, you
and
got
see
it
all
right
downloads.
there.
Okay, yeah, because this one right here, what he's referring to is this is the first one in the list of chipset drivers. So
Right.
you click
Yeah, I
on see
understand that.
all
Gotcha.
downloads, we get a
Right.
bunch of others.
Okay,
So,
right.
these are all AMDs, all right? And do we go for all of these, or is one of these a package of everything that we need? Yeah, you go ahead and look at those.
Normally the packet, you know what? I'm thinking this one right here.
Could you explain why you narrowed it down to that for the benefit of the other people who are going to watch?
I'm looking at the version numbers, version 7.01.08.129.
Right.
And because the other version numbers go down. So matter of fact, I'm not even sure what the NPU driver is. I just saw it under chipset, and I've never had to actually do what she said. And when did they post that? So look at the date on the NPU driver. It's on 2/25. See, that's why I see exactly what's going on now.
Well, if you bought an NPU capable motherboard and CPU, you would.
I don't even know what that is.
Know that.
I just took it as a chipset.
Yeah. So if the first one that was showing when we were looking at those others, if the first one and the one that you used was the NPU, that very likely is not.
That's one of the
not
problems.
Right for your computer.
Right. That's one of the problems. So yeah, this should fix that if it installs, which I think it will. I don't understand why I've been downloading stuff from Asus for 10 years, and that's never happened to me. That's crazy. And I didn't even think of that. So let me go ahead and can I install that real quick?
Yeah. So that NPU stands for Neural Processing Unit, and that's for
what is that?
If you want to have like a large language model AI hosted on your computer, then that chip, capability is for that. So it's a pretty new thing in the industry. And I've been bitten before about that see all downloads choice, but again, I'm not
It's working fine.
a custom builder.
Yeah, I feel like an idiot.
Hey, you know what? We've all been there, and that's something we get a chance to highlight often. We've all been there, including Gary Holtzman and everybody
Man,
else
I've
of
never
technical
had to do
nature.
that, man. Why would they put when they know you're coming for a specific motherboard? Why would they put? I mean, I know everybody's pushing AI, but why would they put that? Why wouldn't they put that in a separate category from the other chipsets? That's, I mean, is it? I guess technically, it just seems very odd to me. But that's just me. I could be wrong. So that's going to clear some of those up.
I suspect so.
I believe it will. See, this is why I thought it would be good to do this. Sometimes I'm going so fast I overlook things.
And actually, to be honest with you, that's part of my motivation for even starting this channel. Because in my work with my clients, sometimes I get stuck with something and I just can't see past my nose, and I talk about it on stream, and somebody gives me some kind of forehead slappingly easy, obvious solution. That, oh man, why didn't I
I
think of
cannot
that?
believe that. NPU. I'll never forget that. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, neural processing unit. And
Doesn't that seem a little odd that would be with the chipset drivers that just seems really, really weird. But I know AI is the new model and that's what everybody's doing. And, you know,
well, I think they
I
probably
get it.
didn't. I think they probably didn't hold themselves responsible to put the most common choice at the top, because they expect people who are building computers to click on that see all downloads link. And
Yes.
they put
Yeah.
it in
Yeah.
red. So once you realize it's there, it's you know, kind of one of those things that you say, oh, why didn't I see that?
Yeah. I won't restart it yet. I'll go ahead and just close this out.
Well, actually, we want to see what's going on now.
Oh, no.
That
Okay. I wasn't sure. So just go ahead and close it out and then just reset. Just hit the Zoom link and come back.
Yeah, so what's going to happen is the remote control session will automatically reconnect.
Okay, cool.
You will have to start the Zoom session yourself,
Okay, gotcha.
and you will not need to use that link again for the remote connection, because that will automatically reconnect. Okay,
Okay.
so yeah, go ahead and do that.
All righty. Be right back.
Well, that will be a happy, quick solution if that was it. And I was going to miss that, Carrie, if you didn't point that out. Yeah, I was going to miss that see all downloads, because even when you first said, why is he looking at only the first one, that didn't ring a bell, because I don't go into those screens very often. What are we showing here? Oh, information about the gaming motherboard, and this is the cookies thing. Let's go settings and get rid of analytics. It's already turned, or does that turn it off? That looks like that's on the right side, which would be on. I think that's off. Yeah, they're trying to trick me into that again. Gary says, all good, brother. Okay. What else have I missed in chat? Well, there's an orange. I'll go look at the oranges. It so happens I just updated drivers for an Asus B450M, a motherboard using Asus website. Is there anybody in chat who thinks there's still going to be a problem? Put a 0 if you think there's still going to be a problem. 0s I use for bad. 1s I use for good. Put a 1 in chat if you think this is going to fix it all. Yeah, there's people still thinking there's going to be a problem. It's so much quicker to ask for 0s and 1s rather than creating a poll. All right, I'll show you what's going on over here on Baby Beast. It shows that it's rebooting. When the computer gets to the point just prior to where a person can actually put in their password, it'll show up as available for me to connect to, since we did the system service level of connection. 0.5 Rand Israel's. Now, I'm not going to commit. I'm going to say, is that a maybe or is that? No, I said if it's all perfect and there's nothing else to do, put a 1. If you think there's still going to be a problem, then 0. So that's an either or choice. He's just not committing. Gary, I still recommend he download and install the AMD Adrenaline software from AMD.com. Absolutely, that sounds good. I was trying to remember that this morning, what the AMD software is. All right, so here he comes back. Here's on Zoom. And let's see, I'm going to close that chat window down. And then I'll come back to Baby Beast and we'll launch remote control sessions. So there I am looking. We've got your computer up on screen. Could you go ahead and minimize Zoom so that we don't see that picture in picture?
Gotcha. Sorry.
All right. So the next recommendation is that we use the AMD Adrenaline software. Are you already familiar with that?
I think I already put that on.
Oh, all right.
Adrenaline's on.
And let's. Show us. Yeah, show us Device Manager. Go ahead.
All right, let's check it out. And that fixed that.
It's still expanded in this motherboard section.
Yeah, that's probably the second problem. Okay, so this I'm not as worried about. That was the important one because I didn't want to be doing anything without a chipset driver installed. So this has got to have something to do with the conglomeration of fan controllers that I have in the back that I don't want to show you guys because it's terrible.
Well, how about you take us through the Adrenaline software? Now, does the Adrenaline...
you want me to download it again and just go through the prompts?
Do you not already have it on the computer?
Oh no, I already did it. I did that.
Yeah, no, we don't need to see you do the download.
Okay, gotcha. These last couple I know have to do with the fan controllers and probably where they're plugged in on the motherboard is what I would imagine.
Okay, well let's take it through in an orderly fashion. Now that you have the correct chipset, I think it's good to run the Adrenaline software. Now, people in chat might contradict me on that, of course, because again, I'm not the expert. So go ahead, you have the controls. Take us to the Adrenaline software.
All righty, let me see. I gotta grab it again. I should have did the BIOS while I'm at it, honestly. Let's see. Where's the Adrenaline software? Oh, I got it off a different site. Hold
on. Carrie, the sys tray you're looking at is my sys tray on Baby Beast, not his. I'm going to switch to full screen on his computer so that we don't get confused with any of the Baby Beast content.
All right, so I got the Adrenaline software. Yeah, this should already be on. Unless it does something different now that the chipset's driver on, which it might.
Yeah, I would expect that it
could.
See,
because it's got repair up, so it's already been done. So let's see. I'll go ahead and install it anyway, though. That's fine.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's see. All right, there you go.
While that's running, could you show us your system tray, your taskbar at the bottom?
Sure.
Or wherever you have it.
Yeah, hold on a second. Hold on. For some reason,
it looks like you probably have it hidden.
I have auto hide because it's an OLED. It's an OLED TV and you have to, this is the OLED monitor, monitor TV before they solve the burn-in problem. So you have to auto hide the taskbar. Otherwise it's going to burn into your, it could
okay.
burn into your,
Okay.
yeah.
Now could you expand the system tray in the bottom right corner to show us the overflow menu?
Expand what?
The overflow menu for your system tray in the bottom right.
Oh, sure.
Okay, because they were asking.
I'm also
For
running on a
that?
deep loaded Windows also. So I ran a deep loader. That's why the taskbar's at the left corner. And like, that's why I have some of the commands that are from Windows 10. Because it's
All right.
kind of it's a deep loader to get rid of all the crap.
All right, that's fine. Okay, then that's enough on that overflow menu.
Okay.
And now where are we at with the Adrenaline software? You can minimize the,
Adrenaline should be done. Yeah, done. Good to go. So I'm thinking this problem is going to be, I think, more complicated because it's going to have to, well, actually, I guarantee it's just where the fan controllers are plugged in on the motherboard headers. That's got to be what's causing that.
Well, if it is, would it not be the case that if you disconnect those, that those messages should go away, and that would confirm that those are what are generating the message?
I can give it a try.
How about bringing up Device Manager when you do that? Now, is that, I don't know where that is on your computer. Do you need to shut the computer down to do that, or is that something you can do?
Yeah, I would.
with
I
your
wouldn't
computer?
want to start unplugging stuff with being on.
All right. Now, let's see.
I mean, couldn't we look and see what ports these are on? If I
Yeah, I
right-click
think
them?
so. If you right click on them and go look at some information about them, I'm turning my attention back to chat to see if they're giving us any
Port hub
guidance.
3, code 43 error, or I'm sorry, code 43 and port 3 hub 6.
Go to the driver tab on that window.
Oh yeah,
On that window,
gotcha.
see what's there, and then go to the details tab at the top. At the top tab
Oh, sorry, I'm
for
sorry.
details.
Got it.
Yeah, and then drop down that property list. And I'm thinking, because I think there's some people going to want to use one of these to figure out what is reporting the problem.
Could we look in the event viewer for this, maybe, or is that too off the path when it's mostly here?
The event viewer is only going to trigger an event if it's, I don't know that that's going to show that exclamation mark. Hardware ID, that's it. Yeah, the third one from the top.
You want hardware ID?
Hardware ID, that's what we want.
Okay, where is that? There we go. And okay?
Just leave that right there. Oh,
Okay.
That's not much of a hardware ID.
No, it's not.
No, I was expecting more of from that.
What if I uninstall them from here, it'll just reinstall them again. I
Okay.
could disable them though.
Well, let's go with what Carrie's suggesting here in chat. He's saying to install the Leon Lee software.
It's already installed.
Okay, can you bring it up? Can you bring it up on screen and show us?
I sure
Is
can.
there some kind of status for that?
Yeah, hold on. You know what's funny about this software is actually sometimes it comes up with more options here. Okay, and it'll give me the option to change the colors on these things, and then it'll just flash and disappear, and it'll just be these two like it is now. I don't know why it's doing it. It's up to date. I am the foggiest idea. Now, if I reinstalled it, it'll be different. So I don't know how to explain that. That's just what it does.
Okay, well, I'm going to stall for time a little bit here, allowing for the chat room to give us their suggestions, because many of the people in chat have been down this road close enough.
All right, cool.
that I'm going to defer to them
I'm down with whatever
on that. There's a little bit of a delay in the broadcast before they see and hear us, and then a little bit of delay before they get their thoughts together and type some kind of response. Where would you guys like us to go? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Carrie is saying uninstall those items in Device Manager, and that way we're allowing the computer to redetect them. So right click and uninstall.
Gotcha.
That makes total sense.
All right.
Then up at the top, for go to the top of the list, right click on the name of your computer and choose scan.
Choose what? Scan? Okay.
Scan for hardware changes.
Gotcha.
See if it reinstalls things properly.
Nope, same thing. I already tried this one, but I know we got to try it anyway.
All right. Then go down to one of those drivers and right click one of those that has the exclamation on it. And what do we have there? We have update. Okay, redirect. And Carrie,
sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, Carrie's comment regarding redetect, I think that's exactly what we did when we scanned. So he probably started typing that message before we did it.
And I also tried to get an update from Windows, obviously, like an update in Windows.
Well, you did that before we got the correct chipset drivers.
True.
So let's go take a look at that. Go give that a shot.
Gotcha. Hold on a second.
And I have seen exactly this circumstance where once I get chipset drivers correct, then other drivers get detected eventually.
What did you say to go to again? What was that? Oh, Windows update. Okay.
Windows update.
Gotcha.
Ran Israel, we'll check on that in a minute. Ran Israel was asking about the system categories expanded as though there's a problem in there also, although I didn't see any exclamation marks.
That might be it. I think it's getting them.
There we go. Logitech USB installing.
It is the Logitech, and I'll tell you why it's the Logitech, because if I go into my devices where, like, you know, if you add a new device by Bluetooth, there was 10 Logitech G502 mice in there, which made no sense to me. I'd never seen it before, but it looks like this is going to fix it, man.
Okay, slow down. Check on optional updates before we leave this screen.
Optional.
Advanced options. Advanced options.
Optional update. 0 available.
Okay. All right. Then you can go back one level by clicking Windows Update up at the top. That'll take you back one level.
Okay.
Okay, that worked. And then, so that's going to want a restart. You know what? Just for grins and giggles, go ahead and bring up Device Manager again, because I've seen times when it says it to restart, when it really don't.
No, it looks like they're still there. But okay. But let me show you. Can I show you the other thing that I thought was insane? Let me show you.
Almost not yet.
Okay, sorry.
Let's answer the other question in Device Manager. Let's go look at that system category section in Device Manager.
Okay, where am I going in here?
See, the place where you have the exclamation marks is Universal Serial Bus Controllers. But if you scroll up to that next section, the heading for this next section, here, stop there, System Devices. See how System Devices is expanded? That's oh, you have something disabled. High precision.
Yeah, I have high precision event timer disabled.
Okay, that's
high precision. That's just for gaming. That's a gaming thing.
That's why that section is expanded, just because it's disabled.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So we're not worried about that.
Okay.
All right. Why don't you go ahead and do the restart? You know the routine for how to get back in.
Gotcha. All right. I'll be right back. Let's see.
I'll watch them. There it is. Update and restart estimate 3 minutes. Okay. So then Arnold Albert is asking, slow down. What do you want me to slow down on? Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's anything more current in chat that we haven't done. If there's something that you've put in, that you want me to see, go back up to your prior comment, triple click, then Control C, then come down to the chat line, Control V, paste to put it back in. So easy, right? Just so easy. Yeah, I'm not going to re-enter Lawn Dog's comment. All right, going back up to the top to see what orange hits I've missed. John Williams saying hello. Tim Cruz, I got that earlier. It so happens, yeah, saw that earlier. Yep, these two were on point. Oh, slow down for somebody else. Tell me to take a moment to breathe. Ah, thank you. Yeah, because I get too wound up, don't I? All right, then let's get over here to the remote connection.
Read chat, please.
And then you could go ahead and minimize Zoom for me,
Yep.
Rocky.
Got it, got it.
I see that, Ren Israel.
Device man.
Yes.
All right. I'm doing it like this because the window, no, that's another story. We won't worry about that. All right, hold on a sec. Oh, they're still there.
Okay, let's try
Hmm.
Windows Update again.
Okay. I really thought we had it on that. Let's see. Let me show you the other thing while I'm here.
All right.
Let's see if it's still there. Okay. Yeah, look at this. Look at all these. That's all the same thing. Never seen that before, ever. That's my mouse.
Okay, you know what I'm contemplating? I'm thinking of getting rid of all your hidden devices, on device drivers that have been installed previously on the computer incorrectly. There's a utility that I think I can put my fingers on, but I'll bet somebody in chat knows
I've
that
used
name
it
of that
before. I know what
utility
you're talking
quicker.
about. I think I got it on Heron's boot CD like a long time ago, and I can't remember the name of it.
Well, let's give people in chat a chance to.
Yeah. Wait, it'll show hidden devices if you tell it to in the device manager, right? Isn't there an
Yes,
option?
but then yes, it does. But, go ahead and do that while we're waiting for somebody, and I'll explain why that's not very attractive to us. So, if you
Okay,
go
okay.
back to Device Manager, and then go to the View menu and show Hidden Devices.
Yeah,
The
there we go.
problem with that is you have to individually go through and right click on the ones that are grayed out and uninstall them. But this
Okay.
utility will just do them en masse so that you don't have to do them
Okay.
so manually.
Let's see if we can find it.
Now, then Carrie's recommendation was back where you had those Bluetooth devices is to individually remove each of those. But I'm wondering if
Okay,
this
I did that
software would be
before, but I
quicker.
shall do it again.
Yeah, you did that
Okay.
before getting the right drive
Exactly,
chipset
exactly.
drivers. So how time consuming is this? I'm wondering if.
Not very. I'll be done in 2 seconds.
All right, go ahead and go for it.
Sure.
And they're also suggesting starting with the two misbehaving USB devices. Are they somehow? Oh yeah, there's a couple unknown down there.
Look at it, mouse filter -01, and then yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that part till it was too
Yeah.
late. All right, we'll get rid of them too. Mouse filter, never seen that. Okay, everything else seems okay. Unless this here, this plus is probably
Well, I'm wondering
can
if
go.
you remove those as well, won't they just automatically reinstall when
Yeah,
you scan
yeah, I'm pretty
devices?
sure. Yeah, I believe
I'd like
so.
to get those freshly installed after you have the right chipset drivers. So
Right.
can you go ahead and remove those as well?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Greg M put it in. Device cleanup is what it's called. Removes
Okay.
non-present devices.
Where do I get it on Major Geeks or?
Well, let's just go ahead and see how we're doing now. How about those
Okay.
other devices?
Get rid of all this. Okay,
Is there any
that's my
reason?
cooler. That's my cooler right
Okay,
there.
no, you don't want to do that, I
Right, and
suppose.
then G733, I believe it's probably the keyboard, the ROG keyboard.
Oh, all right. Well, maybe you
Let me
don't want to
look it
do
up.
that either.
Let me look it up and make sure. Oh, it's more Logitech stuff. That's the headphones. That's just the headphones.
All right. Well, you just removed a bunch of stuff. Why don't you go ahead and see what's our status now?
Go back to device manager.
Device manager, yeah. And
Oh my God, what is? Hold on, was all
see
this here
that
before?
doesn't actually remove them from here at all, does it?
No.
Okay, so
Look at all that.
let's go for that device cleanup tool. I'm going to paste the link for that. I'm going to copy it from the YouTube chat into the Zoom
Cool.
chat.
Any idea why well, I would imagine each one is it from it reinstalling and it doing all those chirps. It was doing all these like all these chirps. It was driving me nuts. That's got to be what each one of those. It was installing each one of those.
Yeah, that could be.
Wow, that is horrible.
Oh, refresh device manager.
Read chat, please.
Go up to the view menu, I think it is. Where is that?
Refresh.
Refresh. Where is it? Action.
You would think. Right click on here.
Or just uncheck show
And
hidden
for hardware
devices and
changes?
No, how about uncheck hidden devices? The show hidden devices check mark. Uncheck
Okay.
that and then put it back on.
Read chat, please.
Now go put it back on again. Martin, the link I see from Carrie is to a YouTube video, it looks like, rather than the link to the tool. Wintermute put in a link to the tool. Oh, yes, that was the link that Carrie put in was the one for Mike's Unboxing, which is where I learned about this after Carrie mentioned it on his channel. And that video probably has the link in his description, I imagine. Let's make sure it's the same one. Direct link.
Read chat, please.
Oh, I see, Rand. Okay, so oh yeah, turn off the show hidden devices and see if there's been any change in the status.
Okay.
View menu.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute.
All right. How about actually collapse those windows, close device
No,
manager?
yeah, it looks like it did something.
All right. Well, close device manager and reopen device manager so we get a fresh evaluation from device manager, because
Gotcha.
those should be closed if they're indeed in good shape.
Hold on one sec.
Okay, I put his computer back on full screen, so you're not seeing.
Yep.
So
So
they're
far,
not
so
seeing.
good.
Read chat, please.
Okay, so you got, yeah, the USBs are all collapsed. System devices is still expanded because of the item you have
From the
disabled.
high precision, yeah.
All right. All right, we've got one of our regular tech experts in chat, Zvi Manor, saying about L-Connect 3, I guess that's the Leon Lee, see the
Yep.
message in the window before the download button. So he's given me a link here. I'm going to copy that one to the Zoom chat so that you can bring it up on your screen and we'll look at it through there.
Gotcha.
Let's see what he's taking us to. There it is in Zoom chat. And
Oh,
I'll
this is real
bring it
small.
up on my
There
computer.
we go.
L-Connect 3. And what he's wanting us to look at is see the message in the window before the download button. The message in the window before the download button. This looks... Is it this? I think it's this. I think it's that
I think
yellow,
he's talking about that,
yellow
yeah.
message. Yeah. Please update Unifan SL Wireless LCD's firmware to version 1.2. No firmware update is needed for Unifan SL Wireless non-LCD. If firmware update fails, please reboot and try again.
Translation?
Yeah, right. You're asking me. Let me try to absorb this. Then I'll go see if they've clarified anything in chat. I think he's telling us that we need this, or thinks maybe we need this. The
He's probably
Unifan
right.
SL Wireless. So do you have a fan that's wireless or a wireless
No.
LCD related to the fans?
No,
No firmware update is needed for the Unifan SL Wireless, but you don't have any wireless fans.
no.
So why would we
And
need
L-Connect has worked. It
this?
has worked before.
All
but-
right. So Zavi, is there something I'm
Read chat,
misunderstanding? He's
please.
saying second paragraph. Oh, we saw some users reporting version 2.0.25 having compatibility issues with Windows user account control or when using hardware monitoring software on AM5 platform. We are looking for the cause.
So like, I guess that would be like, what's that's called? Like ADA64 or anything like that. I don't know what it is in chat probably. It's like, that's something, or what's the one I use? Can't think of the name. I use a hardware monitoring software too, a lot of the time, but it's not installed right now.
Okay, but anyway, this paragraph, this second paragraph is associated with people who have wireless
Right.
LCDs. So I'm not seeing that this is applicable to you on any level.
Yeah, I
you?
don't think so.
All right,
don't think so.
let's see if Zavi reaffirms his assertion that we need to deal with that, because I'm not seeing it. Let's see.
Right, I understand that part. But there's no wireless fan though, is the thing.
Yeah. Now Wintermute is saying that the 7800 X3D is AM5. Do you have the 7800? Is that yours?
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, I understand that part. I just, but we don't. The only thing I was saying was we don't have the wireless fan, so I kind of negated that. But yeah, I know
Yeah.
it's an AM5.
Yeah. So you're at AM5. You qualify on that subject for that,
Yes,
but
yes, sir, yeah.
not for not in regards to the wireless fans, because it looks to me
Right.
like this is completely related to wireless LCDs, not actually
Yeah,
wireless
that's their
fans,
new-
but
that's their
wireless
newest,
LCD.
That's their newest iteration of fans that they have. These are daisy.
Oh.
I just have the daisy chain ones.
So the fans are
Read chat,
actually
please.
wireless. The fans they're talking about are actually wireless fans.
Oh, wait a minute. Well,
How do they do that?
they have a wire, but I mean, they don't. They're not like. they do have a wire that goes to a fan controller.
What is the wireless component
I
of
think
those?
wireless. I think like a you know. I mean, do they mean no Molexes? Because there's no Molexes. There's no Molexes to connect. It connects by into. I guess technically maybe they are. I don't know. Let's look it up. I got to look that up because I'm not. I'm not
Let's.
100.
I'd rather wait and to see what else guidance they give us, because I think they haven't actually reaffirmed that yes, this does apply to your computer, and that's what I'd
Okay,
like to
and
see somebody from chat to say that, because I'm
okay,
not seeing it. And
yeah, they are. They actually are wireless fans. That's correct. I
oh,
just
they
yeah,
are.
yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
Oh, all right. Well, okay. Change course then. So Zavi Minor is saying try to install the previous version
Okay, I'm gonna do
because
that.
of this. Hang on, before you go there, let me remind why. Go back to that, bring that screen back up that you had a moment ago. That showed the, oh no, I'm sorry. I had the screen.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
I brought it back up on mine. Here. This, he's saying go to the previous version. Please update to 1.2. Reported version 2.0.25 having compatibility issues. Oh, here's a link. There's a link in that second paragraph for version 2.0.24. That's the previous version that he's suggesting we go to if we're still having a problem with those wireless
Okay.
fans.
Yeah, let's do it.
You follow that reasoning? All right.
You want me to go back to their site?
Yeah, go ahead. You have the controls.
All right. Oops.
See you later, John Williams.
So they want me. Do they want me to get this one here? I would imagine it's that one.
No, it's at the end of the second paragraph.
This here?
That is what they're suggesting. Now, before you go anywhere, hang on a second. Let me
Sorry.
understand more of what's going on. Download the
Yeah, it's downloading.
All right, it's downloading. Yeah, that's what I'm understanding that they're wanting, because this paragraph I'm going to reread it. We saw some users reporting .225 having compatibility issues with Windows user account control. All right. Does that mean it's going to be
I
non-functional?
mean, I get what it's saying there. I get what it's saying.
Yeah,
I
user
mean,
account control. Big.
That definitely applies to me because now that I'm looking at it, it applies to me.
Or when using hardware monitoring software, which you are doing, and you are
I'm
on
not
the.
now. I'm not now. It's not installed right now, but I
Oh.
usually do. Yeah.
All right. You're looking for the cause of the issue. My guess is why not just stick with the 2.4 as long as it's.
Should I uninstall the version I have installed now?
Yes, that is
Okay,
a recommendation we're getting.
Gotcha. All right, I'm gonna do that.
I saw that from Greg M. Thank you.
All right, let's do
that. Brian's pointing out that the wireless fans make it even more visually appealing in the all glass case.
It's a very beautiful build. Yes, thank you. But it's a pain in the ass. All right, let's see. I've honestly never really had problems until now. I've had this build about a year.
So do the fans actually have their own batteries?
No, they daisy chain together, like they snap in, and it's actually a really cool design. They have these little like connectors, and you snap them together. But there is a wire on the top, so that's what they plugs into a fan controller. So that's why the wireless thing went right over my head, because it does have a wire, but it doesn't go. They don't connect like normal fans. They don't. So once again, it was me going too fast. Imagine that, and I just zoomed right over it.
So what is it about them that is wireless?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Well, they don't connect. See, most fans are going to have like the fan connectors that connect into the 4 pins that connect into the motherboard. These don't. These have their daisy chain together, and then there's one wire at the top that basically, when you snap that wire in, it connects. It gives power to all of them, and then that goes to the fan controller. Then the fan controller goes to the motherboard. Does that make sense?
Okay, so well, I'm wondering if it's the RGB that's controlled wirelessly.
I'd imagine I'd imagine you can now. I do usually just control it. Yeah, it's not like Philips Hue, if that's what you're thinking. It's not like Philips Hue where you can control it through the phone. I don't think there's a mobile app.
No, that's not what I mean by wireless.
Oh, you mean?
As I understand, fans need wires for their power to control the speed of the fan, and they also need a wired connection usually for controlling the RGB of the fans.
That's all done through the fan controller.
The fan controller handles both of those. Well, that would
Yes, correct.
make sense.
Yeah.
Wintermute's got me a link. Lawn Dog's given me a link to help with understanding this.
I'm gonna uninstall the L Connect.
All right, go ahead.
Gotcha. All right. Should I do a reboot before I install?
No,
the
I
new
don't.
one?
I don't think
Okay.
you would need it for that.
Gotcha. I guess it would have told me to if I needed to.
Yeah.
All right. Is that the new one? Yeah. When did we get that one? 3. Yeah, that's it.
As I'm looking at one of the links that was given in chat, seeing wireless sync supported, implying
Wireless.
the wireless has to do with the RGB synchronizing between the fans.
And here's probably
So-
why I got that twisted up, because I had to worry about the RGB on the 4090, the RGB on the motherboard, the RGB on the cooler, the RGB on the Antec, and the RGB on the Lian. That's a lot of damn RGB, man.
Yeah,
And make it
is.
all work at once. So, and the Corsair for the RAM, which is, remember I was telling you in the beginning about the uniform stuff. I was telling my other buddy the next build I make is going to be the black box build, and it's going to have no LED. It's going to have no lights on it. It's going to be completely black. It's going to look like Malcolm X black. Like it's going to be black. And that's what it's going to be. And I'm not doing any more of this crap. It's over. All right. There it is. So let's see. Doesn't surprise me that I skimmed right over that. Requires a reboot.
Okay.
I know the drill. I'll be right back.
See you later.
All right.
Yeah, Tesla never got that figured out well enough, did he? But instead have a USB dongle which acts to send the wireless signal. Hence wireless fans, allows you to control RGB and LCD effects. Yeah, I think that's what I was saying. Was that on that? Is that on that site? Let's search more for the word wireless. 39 instances. All right, let me search more for this much. That should get me to exactly what you're. Oops, nope, it's not there. You must have found that from somewhere else. Yeah, I know there are some things you can do with wireless power, but I think there's some safety issues still with that, isn't there? He's got a couple. He's got some mix of different brands of stuff. So and maybe his video card is gigabyte. I don't know. Oh, it was on the YouTube video. That piece. Oh, did I not bring up the YouTube video? It was from this video. In the description or in the content? Yeah, here. You now no longer need the traditional multi-port controller that was included with previous fans, but instead have a USB dongle which acts to send the wireless signal, hence wireless fans, and allows you to control the RGB and LCD effects. Cool. More gadgets. More gadgets for those who need to see a therapist. Okay, so here we are back. Let me bring this
It's working.
up. So it looks like we got everything fixed, does it? Is that what
Good
you're
to go.
saying?
And it looks exactly like it looked before all this crap happened.
Okay,
See, I-
go
the-
ahead
the-
and minimize zoom. Minimize
Sorry.
zoom and make your screen big and let me fix the full
That's
screen for your connection.
You doing that? Hold on, you gotta get rid of that. There we go.
All right.
Take it away.
No, actually for you. You just showed. I just
Oh,
needed
okay,
to,
okay.
I got what I needed arranged. I've completed.
Get rid of that. Yeah, this is what it's supposed to be right here. And now I got control of both of those, like it's supposed to be.
All right.
But see, the thing was, it was like that until about a month ago, which is probably when the update was, and I just didn't understand the wording because it was kind of weird, and I really didn't think they were wireless fans. And my buddy actually texted me. He's like, "Yeah, you got wireless fans."
Okay.
And and you know, what are you gonna do? So, but it looks to me like, oh, let's check the device manager, see what's going on with that.
Yeah.
Which I got a feeling everything's gonna be perfect. Oh, now
Oh,
we
no,
got.
we got something.
I'm not even worried about that, man, because everything works.
That's in other devices. You know what? There's been some other things installed. Why don't you just uninstall that one and then rescan? See if it
Okay.
picks it up right now. See if it picks it up correctly. Do a rescan. Right click on the computer name at the top.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
There's also an icon on the button bar, I think, that does that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still
Came
there.
right back. That might be the compatibility issues with the user account controls that it's talking about. Well, no, that's what the rollback is supposed to be.
Yeah, that's what we did that. Well,
And if it's
yeah, we did the
working,
rollback.
If it's working, then what, I don't see why it's there, but it's never been actually in that spot before. It's usually down at the very bottom.
Well, that's because it's now in other devices rather than as a USB problem. So
Okay,
the USB part of it is working correctly, but
Okay.
there's something else about that fan controller, I suppose it is. Now,
That's because there's more than one fan controller in there.
now if your game, I know myself and the people in the chat room would like to finish this out and get it completely
go.
correct. All right.
Let me
So,
check my schedule.
I'm set-
free. Let's go.
Oh, are you sure? Yeah. You're okay
good, I'm
to
good.
continue?
I'm good.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking we should first check for some other form of driver update specific to the fans. I'm not
Okay.
certain that there is anything else out there for that. Now, we were just at the Leon Lee site, right? That's what we were just working with here. But is there some other drivers on that site?
That's the only thing I get from that site.
That's the only thing
Well,
there.
it might update through the software if I check.
It also might update through Windows Update now that
give
we've
it a
got some
try.
other things fixed.
You want me to give it a try?
Yeah, I like that.
All right. All right. Let's see.
Read chat, please.
Yeah, Zavi, you do deserve points over that. And
I'm very impressed. Very impressed.
So
Okay,
you can pick a number between, let's have you pick a number between 12 and 100. This is going to be points. and then we're going to multiply that by 1,000.
Oh, I mean 100, man.
Oh, so 100 times
Yeah,
1,000.
100%, man.
So Ran, you just got awarded 100,000.
100%. And for the girl, the gal too, that was helping me out. She was great too.
Who or during this stream today? Did we have?
I thought you said there was a gal helping me out. What was the first person? Something with a C?
Oh, Zavi. No, that's a man.
Yes.
Zavi,
okay.
Zavi
Well,
is a man. Okay. He and Ran Israel, who have both been active on this, are both coming to us from Israel.
Oh, cool, man.
They live in Israel.
Awesome. All right. So nothing there. So, I mean, this is working, man. I haven't seen this work in a month. Now, wait a minute now. Weren't you guys saying something about AL fan or SL fan or something like that before?
I think on that.
You see that right there? And I don't know what any of that
product
means.
Demo.
Yeah, I don't know what any of that means.
Go ahead and choose those. It looks to me like it's just it's a demonstration of those different settings.
I think it just shows you different ways to set your fans up. Maybe let's see.
Maybe it switches your actual fans to those preset demos.
Hold on a sec. Let me look at some stuff. Let me try. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you gonna do something?
No, go ahead. You got it.
Okay. I just want to check and see if I can update it through here.
Oh yeah, right. Because we were headed for
sometimes
updates.
You can get an update through that. Nah, it looks like it's the right one.
All right. Now, did you try Windows Update yet?
Yes, we already did that.
All right. My eyes are darting around all over the place. I didn't see it. That's okay.
I mean, but now we narrowed it down. I could probably just Google this, Google that line right there, and we could probably figure it out from there.
Go ahead and do it.
All right.
Let's let them watch you do it.
In the Unifan. Let's see. Whoop. You doing stupid. All right. Manly. There's the Unifan SL2. Where's that? Dash V. What is that? B07? 0.7.
0.7.
Yeah, I got it. And then we'll do device manager, Windows 11. Windows. There we go. Should we check this top one?
Yeah, that looks good.
Wait a minute, did I spell it wrong? Manly.
Oh.
Manly. Hold on, I just want to make sure I got it right. Manly. Oh, I guess it's just tripping because I didn't put a space there. Let's see. All right, here we go.
Well, this is somebody complaining about. Before you read through all that, scroll all the way to the bottom and see if people are saying no, that didn't help, or are they saying yes, that fixed it.
This is literally my problem, is doing what you just said. This is why I'm in this.
Because if you start reading through all this stuff and then you get all the way to the end and you find, oh gee, that was a waste of time.
No, you're right. I do the same thing. Okay, wait a minute. It wasn't actually the cable, but somehow both USB 2.0 headers on my motherboard decided to stop working. Brand new board too. I don't think that's my issue.
No, I don't either. Go ahead and scan through some more of those.
It might be the USB hub. Just checking a similar issue.
There's somebody says it did work. Version mar watt, just a little bit above your mouse. No, don't scroll.
Which one?
Yeah. Well, you got to stop scrolling around.
Sorry.
You were at it where somebody said that worked. Yeah, the bottom one, the last one.
Oh yeah, it worked before. Perfect. After the latest update, it doesn't.
Oh no.
Recognize him. I guess it's a person. I'm not sure what's going on with.
That's a voice to speech to text typo.
Oh, okay, gotcha. It looks like we got some German there, maybe. Let's see.
Okay, so there you're looking at all the comments. Scroll up to just above the comments to the last piece of actual content, right around there. Oh, that's please help. Okay, so all those others are just comments and
Well, I could update my
replies.
BIOS also.
You did.
No, I'm one.
Right.
I rolled back one. So
Oh, you
there's
rolled
one.
back one.
Yeah,
Okay.
I rolled back one.
How about hitting your back arrow to go back to the search and look at
Sure.
what happens, and go down a little bit and see what else you got. See if you got anything more reliable. See, that first one was Reddit. The second one is from Leon Lee's website.
Okay.
Now, is that specifically about the problem? I don't
Monitor at one
see
stop.
anything
Not
about
only
it.
control. No, it's in like broken English again.
Okay,
Not only
that first video is where it is accept SL120.
Okay, you wanted me to pull this one up?
I don't know. Is SL120 what you got?
SL120 controller. I don't think so.
Yeah,
Wait, was that the one?
before going to the video, scroll down more and look at things underneath the videos.
Okay, hold on. Oh, sorry. Were you doing something?
Oh, I'm using the I'm trying
Go
to
ahead, do
not-
your thing.
No, I wasn't trying to do that. My mouse goes
Oh.
across two different computers.
Gotcha.
So I was trying to do
Hold on.
something else with my mouse. And because people are saying that they can't read
Is this
they
SL?
can't
Oh,
read this.
Okay, SL. It isn't. I guess it isn't this. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, man. Oh boy, hold on. Okay, we got it, buddy. We got it. Let's see. Cool wallpaper. Let's see.
Let me demonstrate something about that. Instead of you going through that, could you grab that link, that YouTube link, copy it and put it into Zoom
Oh.
chat?
Yeah.
And that way I'll show it on my screen so that the
Oh,
audience
they're not
can
seeing
see.
everything. Okay, I'm sorry.
They're not seeing it very well. It doesn't.
Okay,
does
hold on one second.
remotely connected to your computer and then broadcasting it doesn't come over very well.
Gotcha.
And you have a
All right,
much
where's the chat at again?
to your right. You went too far. To your left. To your left. Or to your left.
Oh,
Right
got it.
there.
There we go.
All right.
This guy looks like he's doing hardware stuff with it, like with the fans themselves, like a connector.
Yeah, could you mute his audio?
Mute mine or the guys?
The guy, the YouTube video
Yeah.
that you're playing.
Sure thing.
Oops, that's not the link.
Let's see what he's doing.
Here it is. Okay, so now you could bring up do you have my YouTube video on your screen?
I will in a second. Okay, got it. Oh, okay, cool.
Okay. So what I want to do here is, instead of scrubbing through that video, is try this piece, because I've been experimenting with this. There's this ask button, an AI.
It's Gemini, I think.
Click ask there and then click on summarize the video.
Wow, that's cool. I didn't know you could do that yet.
Yeah, it apparently isn't available to everybody yet. I don't know how they roll
Is that a
out.
premium thing? Is that a YouTube premium thing?
Yes, it is premium. So you do
Okay,
have
yeah,
to
I gotta
have
get my-
premium.
I would have to get my premium back. That's pretty cool.
All right. This video is about the problem with Leon Lee. Controller not detected. Troubleshooting. The solution was a faulty micro USB cable connecting the controller. So that saves you from going through his old video when you find out, oh, well, his problem was a faulty cable. And then for him, replacing the cable solved the problem. I'm not feeling that for your situation. Of course, it could be, but your devices are all working, right?
Yeah, no, everything's working, but
Yeah.
you know what it could be? It could be that one cable that tells it that it's there. You know what I'm saying? Like like, okay, so they connect, the fan controllers connect with more than one cable, right? So the one cable is telling, is doing stuff, and then the other cable, I would think maybe that could be a cable that's telling it, that's making that. It might
Rechat,
be.
please.
That might be.
Okay. Now I'm getting comments in chat saying that you should have a USB dongle
I do.
connected to your computer. Oh, you do.
I do.
All right. That's
I
what's
do.
communicating wirelessly to your fans. All right. So, answer to that question, Greg, is yes.
Are we talking about the dongle that makes it more than one? Because there's only two USB connectors on the motherboard, and it adds an extra two or an extra three. Is that what you're talking about?
No, this is a dongle that has the name Leon Lee for it. It's
Oh yeah, I got
specifically
two of them. I have two of them in there.
okay, so that's specifically for communicating with your fans.
Now this is the issue, I think. So the stupid 24 pin RGB one, that's Lian Li as well, and then the fans are Lian Li, but they don't connect on the same fan controller. Does that make any sense? Because they don't. So I have to have two separate fan controllers, and the back of my computer, it looks real neat there, but if you take the back off, it looks like a freaking train wreck.
All right.
But yeah, there's more than one fan controller, and I can't believe that I bought the two newest things and they don't actually work on the same fan controller, because they're the same brand. You know what I mean? And they don't actually play together, which is really stupid.
Are these USB dongles plugged into USB ports physically on the computer rather than through some kind of a hub?
They're plugged into, okay, so there's a couple of wires that come off of it. There's the USB part, and there's the part that goes into the RGB headers on the motherboard, the 3 pins, 5-volt connectors. Do you want me to kind of show where they are on the computer?
See if you can.
Okay.
I'm going to bring you back, your camera back up on screen.
All right. I think I can only see one because of the way the 4090 is lodged in there. Hold on. Here, I'm going to take the glass off. Hold on. So one of them is connected. All right, let's see if you all can see this.
Give me a moment. I got to fix something.
Yeah, you're good. You're good, man.
All right, there we go.
Okay, there's one connected right here. That's one. And then there's another one connected down below the 4090 down there. And then because they have all the fan controllers, you might not be able to see it. There's a blue light that's shining under the motherboard. That's actually a USB splitter that I had to get so I can run all this stupid crap.
Okay, so there is a splitter involved.
Oh yeah.
Where are the dongles?
The dongles are, let me see. Oh man, I think I have to take the back off for that. I mean, do we even want to make sense of what's going on?
Well,
do we even want to try that back there?
Okay, if that's a problem, you don't have to go. You don't have to go there. But
it's
what I'm trying to understand is when you're connecting, some USB devices don't play very well with sharing a USB port with another device. So
that makes sense to me.
You have actual USB dongles that would typically plug in to a physical USB port on the case, but they are not connected to the USB ports on the case. You have them connected internally.
Oh, wait a minute.
Right?
The USB dongle that I'm talking about is the port on the motherboard that it has I think it's 9 pins, and there's 1 pin missing to the bottom right.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm going to bring this up again on my screen.
Show me.
See this video right here. They're showing a traditional USB dongle that's like a mouse.
I don't have any of those.
Okay, so that's not what you're working with. And this is the way a Leon Lee SL wireless and wireless LCD.
Then are they not
works.
Wireless? See that. I don't think they are wireless. Dude, my friends, they're all wireless, but I don't have that.
Read chat, please.
Yeah, but what I'm understanding is these are supposed to function wireless like a wireless mouse.
Sense.
Like
that
you have a USB dongle.
So I don't think they're freaking wireless, man. Okay, I didn't think so. I didn't think they were either. My friend's making me feel like an idiot on the text. Like, oh, you do have wireless. Let's look up the actual fans that I have and read the definition of them. Because I don't think they're wireless, man. Because I definitely don't have a dongle. Because I'm thinking like the mouse has a dongle, the keyboard has a dongle. They're wireless. I understand that. These fans, they don't have anything like that. So they can't.
All right. Are you able to bring up, did you like order these from Amazon? Can you bring up the listing that you ordered from?
Yeah, I'll just
I'm
go to
gonna,
Liam Lee's site.
you're off screen while you're poking around to
Okay,
find
I
out so
got
we
it.
don't
Hold on.
accidentally expose
Well, I was
something.
gonna go to Liam Lee's site because I think I can just show him there.
You ordered directly from them. All right.
Yeah. Let's see, Liam Lee. Let's see, Daisy Chain. It's RGB. You know what? Maybe it might be easier to go to just go. Hold on. I believe it's these. Let's see. Oh no, the black ones. Hold on.
Greg, I think you're correct.
Hold on. Their website is. Ugh. Hold on one second. Let's do this. Okay, it's these. That doesn't look wireless to me. Those are wires, right? These right here.
Could you put that URL into the Zoom
Oh,
chat
yeah, I'm
so
sorry.
I can
I'm sorry.
bring it up?
Yeah, let me here, I'll just do this. Where's can I upload a oh, you can't upload a picture in here? In there? Can I do a
No,
picture?
no,
Okay, hold on.
just
I'll get the
do
URL.
a link URL.
Gotcha. Let me go to the actual site here. Yeah, that's them. Okay. There's
Okay. I'll put that link into chat as well. Unifan SL V2, that's what you ordered. And the word wireless does not appear on that page
I
anywhere.
didn't think they were, man. I mean, I was really feeling stupid for a minute, but I didn't think they were. The dongle, once you said the dongle, then it all clicked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Not definitely no
Okay.
dongle.
So where does that leave us at as far as trying to get that last?
I haven't the foggiest idea. I'm just glad everything worked.
Let's go back and look at Device Manager again.
Okay. Right there.
Okay, so then I'm going to bring that into my Google search.
Okay.
And I'm going to work with that. Lee.
At this point, it could be either fan. Well, there's only one fan controller for the. So the controller for the 24 pin, I guess, has nothing to do with this. So it's literally, it's just the fan controller for the. I'm gonna take the back off and look at how this is connected back there. Let me see if I can do it without blowing anything up. All right, there it is. There's a switch on this thing. I'm not going to just start throwing switches on it though. It's not exactly the most well put together thing I've ever seen. Let me see something else here. Let me see if it actually like lets me do anything here. These. Okay, see, it's not actually working. So that is okay. It's not dimming. So it is something. It's something to do with. I might need to order a new fan controller, dude. That might be what it is.
Oh, so when you making adjustments, I got that on screen now. You're making
Yeah,
adjustments
it's
there, and
not
it's
doing
not
anything.
actually making any changes to the fans.
No, and that used to work. So now if I do the 24 pin, I bet it'll work. Let me try that. Yeah, the 24 pin works. So it's the fan controller itself. I think it's, and I know it's hooked up right. So I believe I might just have to I might have to just get another one, which shouldn't be but $5, but who knows? I think that's what it is
Of
though, because
Is that to replace the
gotta be.
cable? Is that to
Yeah.
replace the cable? The
No, the whole thing.
connector
I think
wire?
the whole
The
fan
whole thing.
controller. Yeah, it's got to be. I mean, that makes the most sense to me. Now, what is this motherboard lighting sync? Hold on, what does this do? Let's give this a try. Okay, that I guess that throws it over to probably what is it, Armory Crate, I bet, which I don't have installed and never will again. Armory Crate's the Asus suite that does all your drivers for you, and it installs like 100 different things on your computer, and like it actually has a removal tool to get rid of it. I'm never putting it on here again. It's terrible.
All right.
So let's see. All right,
Question in chat for you from Greg
Okay.
M. How many controllers do you have that all these fans plug into? Each controller can only support so many amps, and the same goes for RGB port on motherboard.
Let's see, it's one controller for the Liam Lee fans, one controller for the Antec fans, and then the controller for the 24 pin. See, this brings me back to the original thing of uniforming everything.
Yeah.
Because
so
like
the
I
answer
didn't
to
know.
his question is 3, right?
Correct.
Oh, you're showing something on screen there that makes it look like.
Oh,
Oh,
that's the water cooler.
oh,
It sees
all
that
right.
too.
All right.
Water cooler's fine. Yeah, so the end, I didn't know when I ordered all this stuff that how that was going to be exactly.
Okay, so going back to basics, the Liam Lee Unifan driver that is in the other devices right now, that is for the controller that is the one that is not, you're not able to affect
Correct.
changes
Yeah,
to
everything
it,
else
right?
works.
Okay.
Yeah, everything else
So
works.
this is a set of fans that device driver refers to. It's not a
Yeah.
single fan, right? Okay, that's a set of fans
Right.
that
So
are
this
daisy chained to each other.
correct.
And it is the SL because we see that right there in the device name. And you have, during the course of today, reinstalled those drivers after we have fixed all the other drivers. Is that true?
Correct.
All right.
But it
So
could be
then
something
at
as
that
simple
point, yeah, it could be something as simple like just
as
disconnect and
simple as where
reconnecting.
the header is plugged into the motherboard, and like the one guy
Yeah.
said about the there's only so much RGB it can take. Now this case was a gigantic case. The height 77 is gigantic, and so I ordered it with that in mind. But I got all like I didn't get anything not top of the line, but it's above average. So I figured it could handle and I watched a bunch of builds on these, and honestly, I haven't heard that many problems, and I didn't have any problems until recently.
Is there a splitter involved on that one?
A splitter involved on
Going from the USB header on the motherboard to that controller. Is there a splitter? Okay.
It's split.
So here's a suggestion. How about shutting down and rewire that one so it's going directly to USB header, even if you have to temporarily disconnect one of the others completely to test whether it functions or not.
It's going to take a minute because I'm going to have to take the 4090 out because of where the other header is. So
Well,
I'm, and I,
I'm gonna suggest that you pursue that on your own because we have reached the end of my time available today.
okay, I can do that.
And we definitely want to hear back from you, and we routinely will follow a situation with somebody over multiple days or weeks, whatever it takes.
Okay.
We
Yeah,
want
man.
to see a resolution.
No, I'm cool with that. So
All right.
that'll give me a little bit to work on it myself, and then I can what, get back with you guys on Saturday?
Yeah, yeah. Now, are you aware that we're here Monday through Friday as well?
Sure wasn't.
Yes, we are. And now
Okay.
Monday through Friday though is a half-hour long show starting at 9 a.m. Pacific time. So that's going to be 12 noon for you.
Gotcha.
And that's usually just me interacting with the chat room, not connecting remotely to computers, but we can if there's
Okay.
a situation for that. Yeah, so you can if you're
So you did
available.
the whole thing on me today. I appreciate that. That's very cool.
Oh, that's okay. That's this. I wish I had more of this. In fact, when I
It's all good,
started it,
man. I appreciate the help.
when I started this channel, my intention is that was what the channel's mostly going to be. There just
Right.
hasn't been enough takers for that. Not
Oh man,
enough.
give it time, man. I'm impressed. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
Good stuff.
So we do a variety of things these days.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, so I'll give it a couple days, and I'll shoot you an email and let you know what the resolution is, and if I get it fixed, I'll pop back on and give you guys your flowers.
Okay, let's do one other thing.
Sure.
Could you just go to my YouTube channel and
Yeah,
go
sure.
to one of my prior videos? Well, you have
Okay.
to be logged in with whatever your YouTube channel is, and
Yeah, yeah, I'm good
put
on
a
that. I'm
put a
good.
comment on one of my videos, so that I
Yeah,
can approve
yeah,
you
cool.
for the chat room. Because if you show up during the week, you're not going to be able to chat because I have some
Okay,
tight
okay.
controls on my
Hold on. So
channel.
just go to any one of your videos.
Any
Let's
one of
see.
my prior videos,
Well,
not
this
the
is
one that
one.
we're doing right
Yeah,
now,
not the one that's
not
on
that
now.
one.
Okay,
You have to
hold
go
on.
to prior video.
Okay, so
Does
this
not
one's
matter
from.
which one.
Okay, comment.
Go add a comment. It's at the top of the
Okay.
comment section there. And this is me, or I'm Rocky, or whatever.
Yeah, you guys rule. How about that? That works. There we
Okay.
go. Bam.
Okay. Then I'm going to come over here to my community page, and we should be able to see it. There it is. So then I'm going to click this 3-dot menu and always approve comments from this user, and then also add as a standard moderator. I don't ask you to do moderation activities. The only reason I do that standard moderator is your name will show up in blue, so we all know that we know you, and it also gives you the ability to put links into chat.
Works for me.
Okay, very good. That'll do it.
All right, man. Thank you, guys. Appreciate everything.
All right. Catch you later, Rocky.
Take care.
And am I clicking the right place? Yeah, there it is. Ended that meeting. And then let's see if there's any last comments in chat to respond to, and then shut this baby down. I do have a redirect set up for Bearded Ink. For those of you who follow along to that. And I saw some people telling us that they have to duck out. Chris Garrett's there. Hello. Shouldn't separate controllers powered directly from the power supply unit. Well, he's got different controllers. Shouldn't separate controllers. The thing I'm concerned about, he's got a USB header, as I understand it, from the motherboard, and then a splitter that connects to different controllers. This isn't about splitting power. This is just USB. I don't think the controllers, I don't think they have power coming from the power supply. Shouldn't separate controllers be powered directly? Yeah, I don't think fan controllers need a power connection from the power supply, do they? Yeah, usually by SATA connector to the controller. Okay, I'm going to have to leave that in his hands for now. But we very well may be following up on that through this week. All right. You can send a question to that email address. You can put a comment on any of my videos. You can ask questions in the chat room. If you've been approved for the chat room, the way to get approved for the chat room is to leave a comment on any of my videos requesting chat room approval. Hit some other buttons over here, and then I will wish you a happy weekend, everybody. Catch you later. Goodbye.
That's all, folks.
Tune in 6 days a week for Windows support, the help you seek. Send an email, leave a comment, join the chat. Our tech-savvy crew is where it's at. Not just me, but a whole community, helping you solve tech mysteries. With friends who are here almost every day, we love to chat and help you find your way. So subscribe now, be part of the team, for Windows support and more than you've dreamed. Join the fun, don't miss a single stream. At LiveWindowsTraining-DougBetts or simply where tech support supreme. Where tech support supreme. Tune in 6 days a week for Windows support, the help you seek. Send an email, leave a comment, join the chat. Our tech-savvy crew is where it's at. Not just me, but a whole community, helping you solve tech mysteries. With friends who are here almost every day, we love to chat and help you find your way. So subscribe now, be part of the team, for Windows support and more than you've dreamed. Join the fun, don't miss a single stream. At LiveWindowsTraining-DougBetts or simply more deeply VB, where tech support supreme. Where tech support supreme. Where tech support supreme. Tech support supreme. Where tech support supreme. Where tech support supreme. Where tech support supreme.